Guys, what on earth is happening in Tanzania? A whole president sworn in inside a military barracks, not a stadium, not a public ground, not even a conference hall. A barracks. That's right, tanks, uniforms, and guns. Now tell me, when a leader says they got 98% of the votes, but they still need the army to clap for them, are we talking about democracy or domination? Stay with me because today's story is wild. From angry citizens fact-checking their own presidents online to African leaders smiling for the cameras while their neighbor streets are burning, this story has it all. Power, fear, hypocrisy, and a dash of "you can't make this stuff up." So before we dive in, smash that like button if you believe Africa deserves better leadership and hit subscribe, because here at Alvan Global, we don't just report news, we expose narratives. All right, buckle up. Let's talk about why Samia Suluhu's military-style swearing in has set Africa on fire, online and on the ground. So here's what went down. Samia Suluhu Hassan, Tanzania's president, was sworn in not at a public stadium but inside a military barracks in Dodoma. Now, normally an inauguration is a celebration, flags, music, dancing, crowds, but this one? It looked like something straight out of an action movie. Soldiers standing like statues, cameras controlled, applause rehearsed. And the government's excuse? They said it was for security reasons. Security from who? From the people? Because let's be honest, when you're truly loved, you don't need tanks to protect you from your fans. And that's when people across Africa said, hold up, something's not right here. Cue the backlash. Now imagine this. President Ruto from Kenya, you know who I'm talking about, posts a congratulatory message on X, formerly Twitter, and the Kenyan people were like, "Excuse me, sir, speak for yourself." They literally community noted their own president. You know things are serious when citizens are fact-checking State House. One comment said, and I quote, "You talk about safeguarding democracy, yet you're congratulating someone who wasn't elected democratically." Ouch! The internet did not hold back. And that, my friends, is what I love about this new Africa. Citizens are done with silence, done being polite. They're separating themselves from their leaders' hypocrisy. They're saying, if our presidents won't stand with the people, then the people will stand alone. But wait, it gets juicier. Guess who else joined the congratulations club? Our usual suspects. Yoweri Museveni, the king of term extensions, Zambia's president, Burundi's, Mozambique's, and of course, Somalia's. Only 4 presidents actually showed up in person. You'd think a 98% landslide victory would attract a full house, right? Nope, just a handful of carefully selected friends. And do you know why they were there? Not for democracy, but for business. Let's break it down. Zambia needs Tanzania's ports. Burundi needs political cover. Mozambique needs border security. Somalia needs image repair. See the pattern? Every handshake at that event was a business transaction, not a brotherhood. So when people say, Africa unites, sure, but mostly when it's time to protect their trade deals. Now let's talk about that military swearing in. It's giving dictator chic, if you ask me. You're swearing to serve the people inside a place built to keep the people out. How ironic is that? The whole setup screamed control. Who enters? Controlled. Who claps? Controlled. Who films? Controlled. Even the applause sounded like it had rehearsal notes. And when protests broke out on the streets, the police said, "Those aren't Tanzanians, they're foreigners." Wait, what? Since when do foreigners protest in perfect Swahili? That's not national security, that's national gaslighting. Because when you label your own citizens as foreigners, what you're really saying is, we don't see you. And if we don't see you, we can silence you. But here's the twist, and this is the part that gives me hope. The people, not the politicians, are rewriting the story. From Nairobi to Dar es Salaam to Kampala, Africans are calling out lies in real time. They're posting videos, sharing footage, translating chants, and saying, "No, we are not foreigners, we are citizens and we are awake." And that, my friends, is what dictators fear the most. Not foreign interference, not sanctions, but a generation that's watching, recording, and refusing to forget. Because truth spreads faster than propaganda, especially when it's powered by Wi-Fi and courage. And here's my favorite part. While the presidents were clapping and posing for photos, the real heroes were online, community noting them into shame. Imagine posting your "congratulations" message, and X itself replies, "This statement does not represent the majority of Kenyans." That's what we call digital karma. You can control the media, but you can't control the comment section. So as Samia Suluhu enjoys her second term inside the safety of her barracks, Africans are asking, if your people truly chose you, why are you so afraid of them? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a question every president in Africa should be thinking about tonight. Because next week, we're digging deeper. There's a leaked document allegedly exposing a network of businessmen hanging around every East African president. Who are they? And what are they really selling? Stay tuned because the story is just getting started. If you found this video eye-opening, drop a comment, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to Alvan Global, where we say it as it is, bold, loud, and global. Remember, we're not foreigners in our own countries. We are the people, and we have the power. See you in the next one.